YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So, as a way to at least try to capitalize on this situation that I'm going through, going to jail, I want to do a little countdown. 9 days from now, I go to court, which means that I'm more than likely going to jail. If you're wondering why I'm going to jail, we're going to get into that in a minute. But it is what it is. We're going to jail. So if you're new to my page, I went through a fentanyl addiction. It took over my life, took over everything, every aspect of my life, lost everything to it. In the midst of that addiction, I would acquire 2 DUIs. Now, why am I looking at jail time over 2 DUIs? Well, it's a third and a fourth offense. I've been through drug addiction before, right? Okay. When I beat my addiction the first time, I was 26. Before that, I had caught a first offense DUI at the age of 20 years old. And then I would go on to catch a second offense at the age of 23 years old. This has been 10 years ago. I'm 33 now. Now, I would end up paying those off, getting off of probation, doing all that, getting my license back. Because like I said, I got clean from drugs once before, flipped my life around, and I got all that behind me. Well, at the age of 30, I had fell into a fentanyl addiction. You know, if you think it can't happen to you, think again, because it can. You know, I thought the same thing. I was one of these people that thought, man, I'm good. I've been through addiction once before. I've got this under control. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I would dip and dabble with drugs and alcohol, you know, mainly on the weekends. And that would lead me to a hardcore fentanyl addiction. I ended up, losing everything. Now, how I ended up in this position is I left my job one night, went to go get a pill, came back. I had a headlight out. One of them G.I. Joe cops pulled me over. You know, he was serious. He was looking for a reason to take me to jail. Well, he found one. He determined that I was high. He arrested me for DUI. Had to call my job while I was sitting in a jail cell and tell them that, yo, I'm in jail. I won't be coming back. I left on my break, went to get this, got pulled over, went to jail. Here I am. So they ended up firing me over that. Great job I had. I had a great life, you know. So I lost that job to that, and I would go on to, my addiction would get way worse. My addiction got way worse when I lost the job because I didn't want to accept the reality of what I did to my life. So I started using even more fentanyl to numb the pain, you know what I'm saying? Numb the pain, the reality of what I just done to my life. But as of now, I've been clean for 10 months now. If you want to know more about my story, I'll probably make a future video on it. But if you don't want to wait for the future video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, by the way. I've got videos about my whole fentanyl addiction. If you want to go check that out, go check it out. It's interesting. It might be able to save your life. If you're going through what I'm going through, it might be able to save a family member's life, maybe a friend that you know that's going through a similar situation that I went through. So yeah, go check that out. Go check my story out. But we're 9 days. 9 days until court. Probably wondering, how am I feeling? I'm not going to lie, I feel pretty good. I feel ready. I feel ready to get this out the way. I've been fighting these cases for over a year, and it's been a stress on me. It's been a struggle to think about. I almost feel like I'm in jail in my mind because I've got this hanging over my head, and I'm just ready to get it behind me. So I'm actually ready. I'm ready for whatever the judge says to me. Some more good news that I got is I ended up paying my lawyer. I ended up coming up with the money to pay my lawyer. So I'm going in there with my guns loaded. I'm represented by a lawyer. I'm not going in there empty-handed like I thought I was going to have to. So that's stuff like that takes the stress off, of a man. So all we're doing now is waiting. Now I'm going to drop a video every single day until my court day. I want to do like a little getting ready for jail series or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Might as well, right? And you're going to get to see the process of how I'm feeling. I'm going to tell you how I'm feeling. Maybe hit you with some motivation. I might tell a story in each of the videos. Who knows? And I'm going to just let you know what the process is on, my situation. Guys, listen, I got myself here. We all know that. Am I blaming drugs? Am I blaming alcohol? No, I'm taking accountability. I'm a man. I'm a man up, take accountability for my actions. And we're going to get through it. Now, what's the reason for me documenting all this? What's the reason for it? Oh, you just trying to get views. Well, views would be nice, but you know what else is nice? Reaching people with a story and inspiring somebody to not do what I did. So, you can look at it in a negative light. You can look at it in a positive light. Let's say I get 1 million views. Well, 1 million people heard my message and may have changed their life. That's how you got to think about it. So, let's say 200 people see it. Well, that's 200 people that got a positive message. And they're getting to see firsthand why you shouldn't drink or do drugs. Definitely in drive. And plus that fentanyl stuff is it's killing everybody. You don't want to be a part of that. It's nothing good. It's nothing good going to come out of it. If you don't end up in the situation I'm in, you're going to end up dead. So there's not too many good outcomes when it comes to fentanyl use. There's just not. Well, let me backtrack. There's not any. I don't know why I said too many. There's not any good outcome. The only good outcome over a fentanyl addiction is to beating the addiction and inspiring others like I'm doing. That's the only good outcome. There's no other good positive outcome when it comes to a fentanyl addiction. So stay the hell away from it. Don't even mess with it one time, because that one time could be your only and last time. You need to remember that. So yeah, 9 days. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna man up. I'm gonna go stand in front of that judge, look him in the eyes, tell him that I've changed. Ask him to have some mercy on me. If he does not have mercy on me, it is what it is. We're gonna go in there and knock this little time out. I don't care if I got to do a year. We're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out the park, and I'm gonna allow this situation to make me stronger. I'm going to allow this situation to give me an opportunity to potentially save lives with my story. I've also got a little something I'm working on. I'm very, very excited about it. I will let y'all know about it when I get out of jail. I've been also getting a bunch of questions. How much time are you going to get? How much time are you going to get? That's unclear, man. I just can't. I don't know how much time I'm going to get on this. I'm hoping to get less than 3 months, honestly. I'm hoping to get less than 3 months, but you never know when it comes to something like this. That the judge could throw the book at me. I don't know. I don't know how the judge and the DA is going to be feeling. But I'm hoping that they look at what all I've been doing, looking at the fact that I've gotten clean, that I'm taking my sobriety serious, looking at the fact that I'm out here helping people, and I'm hoping that they show me some leniency. But I do expect to get some type of time. I don't think I'm going to get out of this situation with no time, and that's fine. I got myself here. I can get myself out. So be ready for these little 9-day series. I'm going to drop one every single day. We're going to, we're going to inspire some people to not end up in the position that I ended up in. Whether it's drugs, whether you're just doing something you shouldn't be doing, it's never worth it to go to jail. When I got out of jail, the last time I got out of jail at 26 years old, I spent 9 months, and I told myself I'd never go back. I said, I'm never going back to jail. This is it. It's going to be the last time I ever come here. I'm going to get out. I'm going to change my life. And I did. I did great for a long time, but thought I was invincible, fell back into a fentanyl addiction, and here I am, going back to jail. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you comment, or you don't have to comment, but make sure you subscribe, like the video, and stick around because I'm going to be unfolding a lot more about my life on this channel, man. Like, we're just getting started. You know, we got a lot to talk about over here. And if you're going through a similar situation, if you can relate with me at all, subscribe to the channel because we ain't stopping this. We're going to change some lives. I will see you guys tomorrow with day 8. Day 8 countdown to jail. As always, peace out.